Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button and make sure to get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of the City of New Lancaster. In the last episode, we started... sorry, I'm out this way. We built a bridge, or we did, but we built some rail networks that goes all the way up to the port area, which is over here. And I just made this little teeny connection. I know it's not the most realistic thing, but I don't know if any trains will want to go from the port to the cargo airport or the cargo airport to the port. So, you know, I connected it up. The rail lines they work. So I don't know if anyone's going to use it, but it's pretty small for a train too. I know sometimes I might glitch it out, but we'll see if they use it. So what I did off camera is I added in, I just smoothed out the nodes connecting these on all the interchanges we built a few episodes ago. Oh, look at that. There goes the train. But I wanted to start out this way this episode because here we are in the city. So we've been building this port area. We just built this this highway in. We built a rail bridge beside it. And we got a level 5 zoo as well over there. So that's what we've done in the last few episodes. But I want to kind of meet our residential needs. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of build some residential stuff around here. Maybe over here a bit. Because I want to save like big residential expansions like this area and this area over here for dedicated videos, and especially along the waterfront. So I'm just gonna try to fill in just a few small spots with some residential to start off with, and then I also have one small thing I'm going to do as well. Is I've noticed a few times the fishing depots, especially this one, says not enough buyers for fish. So what that tells me is we don't have enough of these fish markets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add in a few fish markets. So for example, I wonder if it'll show up here. Yeah, okay, so we have a fish market here, a fish market here. Pretty good. We have a fish market here. Pretty good. We have a factory over here and a factory over here, which makes like fish products. So we don't really have many of these. So I think I'm going to add in a few more fish markets. You know, we are on a Sunset Harbor map, which is the most recent DLC, which added in these fishing elements. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a fish market right here. It's a pretty weird spot anyways, with the subway going down and around, so I figured that'd be a good spot. And we were thinking about even making like putting another sports stadium out this way. I don't know if we're still going to do that, but maybe we will. Maybe we can put it over here or something instead. But for now, we're going to put it there. And as a result of this being here now, we know what's being built here. I think what I can do is I can finally manipulate... come on, move it. There we go. I can finally grab that node and... Okay, just that one, I guess. And move it out this way. Perfect. Okay, let's get out of that look, and then I can finally make this look a bit nicer. All right. So, it's pretty dangerous. Let's get a commercial building in. Okay, get out of that. We're just gonna get some commercial right there and right here, and we're just gonna use that just to fill in the space. I guess technically I could get some there, but I think I'm not. And then let's just try to make it look a bit nicer by adding in a large, large tree right there. All right, I'll make it look a bit nicer, and that'll fill in with time. So now that we have that, let's add one more in. I'm trying to speed this up because I wanted to get started on the port today, but I felt that it was pretty important to talk about these things. So this one doesn't have that much of a coverage. I'm wondering if we could get like another fish market out this way or something. We already have one in the suburbs. Okay, well, let's put one. I don't really have any of it in the downtown. So let's put one right here. It's almost too perfect. So we have one over here. So yeah, we should totally get one over here. All right, so let us put it Sure. All right. Original plan. Right there. All right. So that'll help out. I'm wondering if we could get another one over here somewhere. Over this way. We could sneak it on the edge right here. No, that's okay. We just need one there, and then we'll get another one in over this way. And we'll do the same thing, or we'll do a similar thing to what we did last time. Let's try to do that, and then let's see if we can manipulate it so it doesn't look too bad. No, I don't think so. So I think I might just have to do something like that, though. All right. And let's grab that. Let's go underground here. There we go. Move it. Okay. Yep, got that. Now I know this doesn't look that great, but what I'm really focused on is what it looks like above ground. So let's grab this, I guess. And we're just gonna move it just to there. Perfect. And then we're gonna fill it in. Oh, I can't build anything there. Interesting. I wonder if we can get a small park in or something like that. Ah, you know what we could do is parking lots. What's that? Now, I do know I have something that I can use for a parking lot. Ah, right here. Okay. So let's put that there. And let's put this here. Okay. And then we're just going to use move it to level them out. Oh, no, undo. Oh, darn. All right, we'll do that. I'm going to grab this. Just going to twist it slightly. All right, perfect. Okay, so now I'm just going to add in a tree or two. All right, so that kind of filled in this area a bit, and then we can get some commercial right there. And how about we just go right back to that parking lot. Jeez, where was it? There it is. And then why don't we just get one more in, and we'll just use move it. Oh, darn. And we're just gonna use move it just to manipulate it a bit. All right, and then I think that was the farthest we went, so let's add in some trees right there. Okay, sweet. So, holy cow. Oh my gosh, we need to really work on this area. So, you know what? Next episode, or next few episodes, I think we're gonna kind of work out this way, because we've neglected it a lot because I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. And you know what? If you want to name this district, go for it. Right now it's called Mill District, so that includes everything south of my line right here. And I've been wanting to do so much with this area for so long, but I've just been so distracted by other things like the airport, the port. So, yeah. Oh, we didn't even do what I was talking about. The fishing markets. Okay, so we got one there, we got one here. I wonder if we could get one closer into Mapleton. But I think we're a bit late for that. Sorry, Mapleton. You're going to need to travel into the city to get your fish. And we don't really have one out this way, from what I remember. Yeah. Okay, so we could do with getting a fish market. I wonder what this is going to look like. Yeah, darn, okay. Let's go resume the game again. Let's put that right in here. I don't like this building. Let's dezone all that. All right, so let's move it, and we're just going to do Control H to that height. And it looks like it already is. Okay, so now it's just a matter of moving it into a bit better of a position. Yeah, that works. And then we're just going to use the smoothing tool, and we're just going to smooth out the land around this so it doesn't look so square. Okay, let's just level it off. Oh, come on, level. Just gonna take it back a bit, and then now we're gonna smooth it. Oops. Oops. Jeez. There we go. All right, much better looking. And then from here, we're going to just fill in these squares with commercial, and then that should really help it out a lot. Let's zone those ones in right to here. How about that? All right, so that's going to add in a little bit of a boost to the economy over here. The fish should definitely be in better positions now than they were. And then now we're going to add in just some residential. So this area is a little bit busy, but I figured we might as well zone in some residential over here. So we're just going to zone in these squares right to there. And sorry people, you're going to live beside a fish market or a fishing port. Maybe they're fishermen and they love it. All right, do that one, and then why don't we just use this tool and we'll fill it right along the water here, right to there. All right. How about we bring in a road on the ground, and we'll just try to just do that. Oh, whoa. Don't like that at all. All right, we'll see what happens with these houses. And then we'll make a decision on what we're going to do with them. So, I think we might be able to squeeze in a small residential area over here. So let us just do this with a free-form road. Like that, and then like that. Cool, all right. And I think we'll just continue out with some residential out over this way. And we're just going to do something like this. I wonder how far out we should go. Probably shouldn't go over there. And I think that's probably where we should end it. Okay. So we're going to take the zoning, and we're just going to fill in all this. This would be an interesting neighborhood to live in. And we're going to go right up to the zoning on the road, on the side of the road here, like the main road. And, you know, this is going to be pretty loud area to live in, but that's fine. All right, so we're going to zone in that commercial. And, oh, missed the spot over here. And all right, so I think what we're going to do now is we're just going to add in a park or something, just to make it increase the land value a bit. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take this large park, and instead of what we just did, I think that just that alone will increase the land value a lot around here. I wonder what the health is like over this way. Yeah, we have no healthcare out this way anyways. So I think what I'll do is I will add in a clinic right here. Oh, I accidentally built it onto the road. Okay, so we'll add a clinic right there. That should be good. And Let's zoom out a bit more. Where's the nearest retirement home? Over that way. You know what we could do with getting a retirement home out over here or something. That'd be pretty nice. Or we could get it right in here. Yeah, this is probably a better spot. Okay. So, this is going to fill in over time. Let's just take our time with it. No rush at all. It's not the most efficient, but you know, it works. It's going to fill in the zoning. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take a road back in here though, and we're just going to, oh, can this connect? Yeah, you know what, we might be able to connect this. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. And let's just fill in the zoning right in here and right through there. All right. You know what? I think we might be able to connect just those two. And we'll leave the rest of them. Should just fill in as they wish. All right, so I think that's going to be a pretty interesting little neighborhood. But maybe we should make some walking bridges eventually. But anyway, so that's what I wanted to just do today. Just add in just a bit of residential, take care of the demand, and as time goes, just really cutting into the mountain there. I think I'm just going to smooth out this area really quickly. Anyway, so as time goes, that'll fill in and that'll help us out a bit while we're dealing with some stuff that doesn't really need, like while we're dealing with stuff that we can't really pay attention to the demands too much, like building the port and stuff. So that's going to just kind of take our time with it, and that's great. So this is the port. I upgraded it to the larger one because I realized with the smaller one, the traffic might get a bit too heavy, and it's not like all of them are going to be open at all times anyways, right? So how are we going to do this? So we need, okay, here we are. So we could technically just stick it right there. And that's probably what we're going to need to do when it comes to the rail. So I think what we're going to do is, one, we're going to cut into the mountain a bit, or cut into the side. So let's smooth it out. Let us grab, I don't know, that level. And we're just going to cut a straight line like that. All right, this is going to flood, but we will have to let that happen. And I want to grab this level again. And I'm just going to now slowly go in a straight line backwards. And we're going, by doing this, we're going to make it very, very flat at the exact size we need it to be. All right, so that looks pretty cool. Now let's get a key in. So the key is right here, not in the budget. I always click the budget. Let's start the key wall right here for now, and we're on a straight line. Perfect. And we're just going to do that. All right. So now that we have that in place, we can use the smoothing tool, which is over here. Okay. And you know what? We're just gonna use the leveling tool instead. We're gonna turn the brush size down, right click at the height we wanted it to be at, and we're just going to expose the key. All right, so that's gonna fill in. It's gonna probably flood again. And then from this side, we're going to restart the key. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Just like that. Okay. And I'm just going to stop the key right there because I'm not sure how we're going to be able to connect this up as we go. So How we're going to plan this out is going to be a bit difficult. So I think what we should do is start off with the cargo hub. So with this, we're gonna have to make like a turnaround. So like cars are gonna have to swing. Yeah, we're gonna have to rework the toll booth. So with this, I think the boats are going to have to come in at a bit of a better angle. So I think it's probably better if we keep this one specifically over here more, and then we're going to make a couple breakwaters and stuff out this way. So I think we're going to start off with that, and I think this right here is a good spot for it. All right, so we're going to take this on the move it mod. Here we go. I'm just going to lower it just until the key glitches in. All right, so then we're going to go back up one. Perfect. All right, and then now we're going to take out this key right here, and we're going to extend the land. Lots of terraforming work when you're building ports. All right, so we're gonna let that flood, and we're gonna just deal with it for now. So we're going to select that with that and that, and we're just going to move it over like that. Okay, now we're just going to rotate. Oh no, let's undo. All right, so we're just going to move this over like so. It's a little frustrating that it has like trees that are built into it, but you know, it's fine. Alrighty, so this is going to take a bit of a rework here. It's all shiny because of the water. I play this game without any like rain on or anything like that because it's distracting for the viewers and for me when I'm trying to commentate on what's happening in the game. But when the city's all said and done, we're gonna go through and look at everything and all the different weather patterns and whatnot. So it's a bit wonky here. Let's just raise it up, try to get the water out. All right, so that's gonna flow in, and then let's do something cool with the node controller mod. We're gonna select that node. This corner offset tool, we're just gonna swing it out, and you see what it's doing. It's making the corner a bit smoother. Perfect, and then we're gonna go back and check to make sure that is still lined up like that, and it is. Perfect, okay. So now people are going to easily, oh look at this, the truck's here. Yes, now you have to pay. Haha. So now these cars are going to have to swing around, and they're going to come all the way through the port, then come back into here. Maybe we'll make like a roundabout in the middle. I don't know yet, but this is what I wanted to set up first, and we did. So let's delete that, and let's redraw the train line. Let's delete a few more. Yeah, right to there. Okay. So looks like we're going to need to do a bit more terraforming. Turn down the brush size. Let's just bring it out a bit more. All right, now let's get the train going. Okay, here we are. Oh, there we go. Let's start with the free-formed road, and what we're going to do is we're just going to try and do something like that, and then connect up like so. Okay, now we're going to definitely need to build a key or something out this way. So why don't we start? Let's do that right now. So we're just going to do that, and then we need it to be free-formed. Okay, perfect. And now we'll use move it. Okay, that one and that one. And then I'm just going to drag it out a bit. Pause the game while I'm doing this. Here we go. Alright, so I need to raise it up a bit. But I also need to drag it in like that. Alright, so then I'm going to grab that node and Control H to that node's height. So that looks pretty cool. Now let us grab those two nodes together. That one and that one. And we're just going to lower it a touch. Perfect. Alright, so now we're going to take the movement mod again. And we're just going to, oops, take those three. We're just going to push it back in a bit. Maybe just take the middle one. All right, now I'm not sure how far we're going to take this key, but how about we just take it out to there, and then I think I'm going to try to fill it in a bit with some land. There we go. And then to hide these awkward little crevices, these rocks do a great job at making it look a bit more natural. Now, make sure you add some trees and stuff around it, because otherwise it's going to look pretty weird. You know, we can just use the forest brush tool, and we can add in just a few trees right in there and over on this side to make it blend in a bit better together. All right, so now that we have that key in place, looks like it's pretty gross with that land, oops, with that little land deformation there. So let us try to fix that. All right, let us raise that part. All right, nothing I can do about that, but I think it looks pretty good. The water's gonna have to readjust there for a minute. But now we have a functioning port, and, well, not really, because I haven't connected the roads. But the next thing I wanted to do is we're going to need to take, so I really need this one to be like that because of the rail. So boats are going to need to come in, they're going to come in slow. So there's a few things I want to add into this area. And one of them is this, the shipyard. So I think these two probably have to go together because I think it's going to give it a good break. And then we're going to need to build in the rest of our port. So I think boats will be able to do this, to do that maneuver. We'll see. So why don't we do something like that? Pause the game. Yeah, boats will be able to come in here slowly and they'll fit in there. Perfect. Okay. And then we're going to need to connect this road up like that. And we're going to need to use move it to this height. Perfect. Pretty cool area there. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at building out a bit. So I think the next step is going to be so we're going to need to build maybe two of these. They're going to go back to back behind each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out a part of the key. This one. Oops. All right. And then now we're going to fill it in with some land. So select this, turn up the brush size. All right, and we're just going to bring it out like this. Perfect. Play it, let it fill in. 'Cause it's definitely gonna flood. And I think I messed up. I think it should have been a bit farther away. Well, we'll make it work. All right, so let's get the key. And from here, we're going to do straight. There we go. Just out to here. There we go. And then just out to there. And back. Perfect. Now we're going to need to go back to our leveling tool here. And we're going to select that. And we're just going to level out this area so it removes the dirt from the key wall. Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna do something a bit different. We're gonna make it a bit smaller. Select the terrain height we want. And we're just going to fill in this area with it. All right. For some reason, I guess I chose the different terrain height, but it's working. All right, so that's all flooding. It'll flood for a little while, but eventually it will reset. And it's not like we really need it anyways because it's not even set up yet. So we're gonna need these ports. So this small one right here let's turn anarchy off and let's see if it'll actually work. No, it won't. So this was my idea, was to get it right in like that. And I think we might be able to do 2. No, we won't. Okay. So I think what we're going to need to do is just choose one spot for it. I guess right there. And then right here as well. Oh, it's the root that's the issue. Now I wonder if we... Okay, how much did I spend on that? Because I don't want to waste all our money. Darn. All right, let's use move it here. And I wonder if we use move it and we connect it up like this, how it will look. All right, let's raise it up just a touch. Oh, I just need to move it over just a bit more. And in a bit. All right, and this one's gonna come out a bit too. All right, that makes a bit more sense. So that looks like it's all connected properly. And then this can, I think we're gonna need a breakwater right here. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to decide to do this, but if we do something like this, it kind of builds it in. And that gives enough space in the port for that to turn around. And I'm not sure we're going to need much more than just these two. But maybe instead we get a second one in right there. So maybe we kind of just we delete this. Oops, did not mean to do that, but that's fine. And we grab the same terrain height. Oh, darn. Undo that. Okay, there we go. And we bring it out this way. And then right about here, we bring it out to about there. And we'll get two like in this area together, you know? So, and then it'll kind of act as like a breakwater anyways. So I guess this is going to be a bit of a longer episode, because I don't want to leave you hanging with it. It's pretty close to being the same level. All right, let's get a bit of curve in here, and I'll fix that off with some rocks to hide it and whatnot. All right, so that needs to be the same height as the rest of it. Perfect. And that is pretty close to being exactly the same distance. So let's move it here. Let's grab this node and this node. And then we're just going to try to move it out a bit. That's probably the same height. And then now we want it at that height. Perfect. Okay. And then now we just need to manipulate the environment a bit by leveling off the land. All right. And then this is all wonky now, so let's fill that back in. Oops. Let's turn the brush size down. All right, back to that level. Fix what I just messed up. And let's fill in some of this land. All right. Okay, so now we have like this ship launch, which would be pretty good. It's kind of in its own corner, so that's pretty cool. And then now we just need to select this with move it. Okay, grab that, and I want it at that height. Okay. So we're actually just going to need to manipulate it just a bit more because I want it just one click off like that. Perfect. All right, and then now the last port we're gonna get. Ah, darn. I'm really angry that that's not gonna work. Oh. Okay, I wonder what's gonna happen if I do that, and then now use move it. Alrighty. And let's do Control H to that height. Pretty cool. All right, let's see if it works. Hopefully it does. And we're just going to need to move this one around just a bit more. Let's find that parking lot. Okay, so the parking was on this side. Perfect. All right. So that's a pretty cool beginning to our port. I'm not sure if we really need a breakwater anymore. So let's just level off this area a bit. There we go. And then now let's use the smoothing. Oh, darn. Let's use the smoothing tool here. Alrighty, and we're just going to need to hide it with a couple of rocks. So I always start with the small one, and then I go to this big one, and just twist it around to make it look nice. Cool, that looks nice. And then let's use the forest brush tool, and we're just going to add in some trees around here. All right, let's take off those trees by the water. Cool. All right, so now we're just going to hook up the road system, and then let's see where that takes us. All right, so I think it'd be nice if we could use this one. Let's bring it out to there. All right. And then I guess we take it down. I guess now it's going to separate a bit actually. So let's use these industrial roads. And actually we're using normal roads because of the built-in nature of these. So let us do something like this. And then why don't we continue this out a bit more? And we'll do this. Alrighty, and then let's get a one-way exit here. Right in the middle, between the two. And why don't we turn this into a one-way? Yeah, you know what? I do have that mod that I can do to touch that. There we go. And then touch this and that. Okay, cool. Now I think I can manipulate it with some one-way roads. Turn it around. This one's gonna have to be a normal road. Okay. There we go. And then I think right here, yeah, okay, we're just gonna continue out this road a bit. Just because, why not? And then this one's gonna have to be fixed. Just pulled out a bit. This one's gonna have to be pulled down a bit. And this one's gonna need to be pulled. This one and this one are gonna have to be pulled out a bit. Alrighty, so now that we have this, they're demanding some water, so let's give them some water. I need some water. All right. Now it's going to need some trash. I think the best way that we're going to do this is with one of these. So let's turn this off. I think if we maybe do this, and then we can get it right here. Now these garbage trucks serve the port, and they will go and fetch everything they need from the port itself. I don't think we need 2 lanes there or anything like that. And this is a one-way, so these vehicles come down here one way, and then if they drop stuff off here, they can turn around. But if they come down this way, they have to do a big loop. Okay, maybe not. Maybe this isn't the best idea. So like trucks that come down here, they drop stuff off here, and then watching this one, they have to go all the way down and loop around. Oh, they can just do a U-turn there apparently. If we do that, I think that's going to help them out. So why don't we try to do something a bit better then for this road, and we do this. So we're just going to upgrade that and that. Okay, there we go. So then now cars, let's follow this truck. Let's see if it leaves or not. Darn. So my idea is that they come this way, they turn around, and they go that way. And then because we can get like warehouses or something out this way. Nope, they just come right out. All right, well. Oh, and now they're going and taking a left. So I'm gonna set up, some yield signs and stuff. So the yield coming out, and then this is go through, yield this way. Oh, no, there we go. So yeah, that should work. And we're not connecting these two because they can just loop around. But this can be warehouses and stuff on this side. Looks like they're already starting to build the cruise ship, which is nice. We don't even have a cruise ship port. But you know what, guys? I think this is coming along really, really good. I really like how this turned out. I think it's a really good start to the port at least. And it's going to need some services, so why don't we add just a few services kind of like over here, like they're part of the checkpoint. So we'll get, I don't think anything should be built there. We'll get the cops there, and we're going to need a fire department. Right there, perfect. They're overlapping a bit, but that's fine. Alrighty, and what other services do we need? I think we got it all over here. I mean, it might need some healthcare or something silly like that, but for now, guys, that's where we're gonna leave it. I hope you liked the video. It was a lot of fun making. It's a bit longer than normal, but I wanted to get this all in one video because otherwise it might not be as enjoyable for you guys if it's broken up, right? So hopefully that the ship lines actually work. Like this one we kind of glitched out, but hopefully it'll work. This one should work as well. These ones might not actually work, come to think of it. So maybe I'll try to get that mod that I can update this if I don't find them working. But this one can totally work, and that's the one that actually really matters because it is the one with the trains. So without further ado, guys, I hope you liked the video. Hit the like button, hit subscribe because, oh, look at this, the train's coming in, perfect. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. It was a lot of work to do, and I hope you liked it. Peace out, everyone.